Hi guys, we back out here in the garden again, and what I'm doing now is just showing you my finds that I had today. Me and the kids and hubby hung out today, and I stopped by a few different places and got some things. Went by the local the local farmers market, got some Cherry Keep purple tomato plant. They seedlings look real good, y'all, real good. And then something else I didn't have is yellow bell pepper. So I got those two things from there. Then I went to the local I call it the feed store. Got some Celebrity tomatoes, 6-pack. There's only one in here, but $5. So you still paid less than $1 per plant if you look at it like that. Black Beauty eggplant, 6 in a pack. $5. If you fill up your whole tray, it equals up to about $30. But I didn't get all of food plants. I did get me some flowers as well. And this is Cubanelle sweet peppers, 6 in a pot. And also some Rutgers tomatoes. Rutgers, R-U-T-G-E-R-S, Rutgers tomato. That's one I haven't planted. And they seedlings look good, so I said I would try that. I might end up sharing some with my son and my daughter-in-law and Olivia. And I bought some of these flowers as well. This is begonia. The green leaf begonias. I had these in the garden last year. They died out during the winter and they're coming back. So these are good to have, and they could take a lot of sun. The darker the leaf is, the more sun they could take. But I wanted the red flower. The leaves on here are green. You do have some that have like a dark purple leaf, but these are the green leaf red begonias. The leaves are green, the flowers are red begonias. And the same with this one, except for the flowers are pink. Green leaves, the darker green leaves. Some are very dark, almost purple, some of the leaves on some of the other ones, but I wanted these colors. And this is one that I have. They grow big, and I'm going to show you what I plan on doing with them in the garden. So these are just called green leaf pink begonias because the flowers are pink. I still do have a few items left on the table, which I plan on taking to 2 of my co-workers. They have started gardening. One has built a raised bed and he's gardening, and I will donate some plants to them to help them get started. And one of my other co-workers, she's gardening as well. She's just getting started. But what I'm going to do with the flowers, with the begonias that I have, I'm going to put them in these areas here. Because everything else that I have here has died. This can't take any sun. But I have found that the begonias, they could take sun and they could take cold and they come back. I'm going to show you the ones that's coming back. We do have the kids here. Paris and Janelle are here playing with Kaylani. Y'all wave to your people. You know, that's Janelle, that's Paris. Y'all know Kaylani. So I'm gonna go down here and show you the flower that is coming back. It died out during the winter. I didn't think it was coming back, but I looked, and let me show you what I see. That's it. And this is, I believe this is red flowers, or kind of pinkish flowers. This is the one that I had in with one of the blueberry plants, and I had to take it out. So this is a pink flower because there's a pink right there. But the same green leaf, something's been over here chewing on it. You know, nothing is safe out in the garden. So, but it's coming back. And as you can see, something's been digging right here, sitting in here, which is why I always try to cover stuff. I'm completely out of mulch. I've been out all the time and been out and about today and didn't get anything. And you can see it right over here too. In the corn bed over here in the corn, something's been digging. digging right here. That's nothing that I did. Matter of fact, I'm gonna smooth that over. See if they try it again over here in this corn. This one little corn is not making it. I'm going to pull that up, and I may drop some more seeds. But that is why I chose the begonias again, because it came back. And I'm not sure what it is, but it's coming back too. It's very big. Now, it did not die during the cold, and it lives through the summer, and it stayed through the cold. I didn't cover flowers. I didn't cover any of my flowers because I was like, if they die, they die. So, and I can't remember what the name of this is. I don't see a tag, but it is another one like it in the garden as well. And it's coming back full of flowers. It had flowers even when it was cold. It had some flowers on it. It never died completely back during the winter. So that was a good thing. And if I find a tag, I'll probably get more of those, especially if they come in different colors. But if I see, I had to pause and talk to the kids. If I see that in another color, I will get it. And here's some more flowers that made it, and that's coming back, which is these right here. I'm not sure, but it's similar to the other one over there, just a different color. But it too is coming back. That's a pretty, it's not doing its justice in this camera because this is a beautiful burgundy-ish pink, but it on here on the camera it looks red, but this is a dark burgundy color. And here's that other one. This one is more tall than bushy. It's more tall than bushy. And I have that in with the peach plant. It wasn't that big. It just popped up in there like that. It wasn't like that not even last week. Y'all, and here's the okra. The okra is doing pretty good in this basket, in this barrel. And you have to watch out for these big leaves coming from the plum tree, because it'll smother them out where they won't get anything. We have had a few that die out. That's nothing that I'm not used to. So most of them are making it. Over here, a lot of them had died out because I had okra all around here, and I just pulled it because it was dead. Just like this one, dead, dying. I'll just pull it out. But so we have 2 left in here, and if necessary, I could move some. But right now, these are doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good in there. But that's what I came on to show you guys today, just to show you my find and what I wanted to do with the flowers that I have. I'm going to put them back here in this line where I made my own little walkway. And those flowers, I always wanted flowers on each side, and I'm still going to have it. I'm going to clean those pots out. And I'm going to probably put a little flower fertilizer, a little rose fertilizer in there for some flowers and stuff. Amend the soil that's in them, add soil if I need to, and put the flowers in. Okay, guys, I just came back on to show you what I'm doing. I have pulled 2 pots. I have time enough to do 2 flower pots. It's 7:53. My security lights on the outside has already come on. So that tells me it's getting late. So I'm going to do these pots. I think what I'm going to do is I'm dumping all the soil in this one pot right here, because I do have some roots to the bottom of other flowers that I had, and I don't want too many roots. See, that's just a big root right there from the last flower that I had in there, and it's not coming back. And I'm throwing that over there in that little green grow bag where I'm throwing extra soil and different things like that. Picking the soil out of here. And I'm going to do the same with the other pot. Yeah, put some of that. That's like a little mulch. I'm going to put that down there. Y'all, I'm starting to see certain little butterflies look like a moth type butterfly. I'm not sure if it's the white moth that comes. Well, like the cabbage, because it is warm out here now. We got up to 81 today. I'll break this up, get this root out of here. Yeah, that's a big root right there. You know, I know a lot of times people be like, leave the root. The root will break down. It'll break down and feed the soil, honey. This ain't breaking down. Not fast enough for me, you know, maybe over time. And it can break down because I'm throwing it in my little compost bag where it could take its time to break down. But I don't have time to wait for it to break down in this little flower pot. So I got that in there, breaking that up. The soil is moist. I'm gonna put just a handful or so of this rose food. I use that on all my little flowers. It's a 12, 6, 10. And that soil is pretty fluffy, and I want to keep it like that. So I'm going to add some perlite in here as well. Put the rest of this perlite in there. That's it on that. Pretty sure it's another bag of that somewhere around here. And I'm going to just mix it up in this bucket. And I'm only going to put one flower in the pot because these flowers do get big. I have, that's for, well, one pot. I think I got 5 on each side, and I have 12 flowers. So that'll work out, and I'll be able to take 2 and put it somewhere else in the garden. And I'm just using my hands to lift this soil up. See, that's some little moth butterfly right there flying around. Might be just the kind that like to be out here because of the light or whatever's out here. Keep mixing this soil as we get to the bottom so perlite could be all through it. Mix that up in there. And right now I'm just going to pull out one of the red flowers. Yeah, we just had a cat in the yard. The kids was fussing about the cat being in the yard, but I told them they can't get in. If you can see this, I'm going to go turn the security light back on because it's getting dark. Hold on, guys. Don't have to walk far. But if you can see the root on this, it was starting to get a little root bound in that little cup. So I'm going to just break it up just a little bit. I'm going to just stick it down in here. And I'm going to add some soil around it. And I think this is going to look nice in a line. You know, some pink, some red.
I'm just trying to go slow.
All right, y'all get along. Well, Kaylani, you know how to pedal. She don't even have to push you. Honey, they spoiled that girl. Okay, so we have that one in. That's one. And I'm going to put a pink one in this one. And it'll be pink, red, pink, red, pink, red. And I'm using that same soil that was in them. The soil is good. I'm just pulling this one out. The root of this one look pretty much the same. And we'll do the same, just kind of break it up a little bit. Sit that in there on the soil, put the soil around it a little bit at the bottom, then add more soil around. And this is a pretty good time to do this. It's getting nighttime, no sun is out. I can water it, don't have to worry about the sun drying up the water, burning the plant because it's wet. So I'm gonna put plenty more soil around this one. Yeah. And I might have time to do a couple of more. Husband is out, sitting out here with us. The kids out. We've been gone all day, y'all. We've been gone all day. I worked last night, got off this morning, got a couple hours of sleep, and we hit the road. Spending time and hanging out, trying to make the best of this spring break for them. Okay, I have 2 more buckets. I'm putting my gloves on, pulling this out because they have been sitting over there since last summer, all through the winter. So I'm not going to just stick my hand in here like I know what's in here because I do not. And I'm gonna do the same. Dump this out and pull the big roots out of here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same with the other bucket. Y'all get the gist of what I'm doing. If I get finished with this area tonight, I will come back and show it to you. If not, you'll see this look in another video. Okay guys, I'm still out here in the garden, and as you can tell, it is dark out here. I'm doing with the security light, and I did get all planted. I end up finding 2 more extra plants, and I was able to put all of them down, and you'll be able to see this better in the light. But I said if I got through tonight, I will come back and show you. And so I have the colors staggered from red to pink on the sides. So some red, some pink, every other is another color. And that is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and water it while there is no sun and let them sit a little bit. I'm not going to heavy water them, but water them in pretty good. I just wanted y'all to hear the kids out here playing in the garden. Just wanted y'all to hear them.